It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Berg, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. We have seen D'Angelo Russell's ice in my veins celebration after he makes big shots. And D'Lo credits his father for the inspiration, saying he used to say that all the time. Play like you have ice in your veins. So that's how I play. No feeling, letting it go, playing free. Kevin, that's how I'm doing the sideline report tonight.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Timberwolves, 9.5 games behind.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they fought awfully hard this season, and they've got the results to show for it. It's been a breakout year for this group.
Yeah, no doubt. It's been a nice story. But now the real work begins, getting themselves primed for a deep push into the playoffs.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Man's out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Russell. Then there's Edwards. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. And for the Warriors, Green is out there with Robinson. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Jay, and it's Curry in at the shooting guard. Well, for those players who were discussed in trade talks, Greg, but weren't dealt at the deadline, it's got to be hard for them to ever, I guess, trust team management again, huh?
No doubt about it, but, you know, we have a saying. If you play at the highest levels, you have two families. Your first, which is your family at home, and your second. The only one you trust is your first family. The second family, it's a business relationship, and you know what? You could have a third family the following week if you get traded. And so some guys block out the noise and manage their emotions well. Others don't, and they tend to struggle.
It's all in the family. And the basket by Curry.
There's a fearlessness that Steph Curry plays with. This guy enjoys getting into the paint and trying his luck with the big men.
And here's Edwards. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland. Towns, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Now Russell. 32 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. And there's Millsap. That's good on the assist by Russell.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
And it's sent back by Russell. Here's Robinson. Lays it up off the glass. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Jay, the pass to Green, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Draymond Green loves playing through contact. That is a nice finish.
Outside, Russell. Chalk up 2 there.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Jay, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Minnesota has possession. The Warriors making the shot. Up top, Edwards, guarded by Curry. That one goes in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Curry attacking. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down. You know, oftentimes we talk so much in terms of Steph's scoring ability, but I tell you what, he's one heck of a floor general. as well.
Greg, he probably doesn't get enough credit for how he controls the pace, his ability to orchestrate the offense. He can create for himself, certainly, but don't sleep on his ability to create for his teammates.
Warriors leading by 3. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Russell, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans. And that one's good. Ingram.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Now, here is Russell. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Timberwolves trail by 5. Shot clock at 5. The 17-footer. And it falls over the rim and in. Towns has got 6.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And the rejection by Towns.
Well, that play is so much about his reach and determination affecting the game defensively.
Warriors leading by 3. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Now, here is Russell. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, the speed of Russell can take you aback. This guy's so good at using it to take the defense apart on the drive.
And that one, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. The Warriors lead it. Jay, he's guarded by Russell, and that one is good. 6 points for Jay.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Russell. He's got 11.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Jay, the pass to Green from the high post. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 11. Outside, Towns. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Russell.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
The 11-footer, and that one's good. Green. Green's got 6.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Well, I the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys. There are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great plays. Both free throws, good for Ingram.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Noel, guarded by Kerr. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now, here is Russell. 13 points in the game. The teardrop falls in. He's got 15.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And he makes that one. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Well, wow. How about that fantastic look by Steph Curry? The ability to create and make the guys around him better.
Ball's knocked loose. Curry with the steal. 3-on-3. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Curry. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Russell with a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
Curry attacking. Here's Adams. And Karl Anthony Towns. Pulls it down.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Ingram against Russell. To the middle. Vanderbilt. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on James Wiseman.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
For Minnesota, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. Bucket is good, and it's 8 points for James.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Here's Russell. 18 points for him. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here we go. Warriors running again. Jay, the pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Love whenever Ingram rises for the jam, just flushing it home in the face of the opposition.
Outside, Russell shoots it. The shot that time not on target. The Warriors go the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And yes, it's good. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
And 5 straight field goals they've allowed now on fast breaks.
Russell passes to Okogie. Here's Vanderbilt. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Minnesota with the ball. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside, Towns. 6 on the shot clock.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Minnesota on D, trailing by 10.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Passes to Okogie. Here's Towns, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, so effective with that jump shot. Karl Anthony Towns is a problem on the offensive end.
Warriors leading by 10. Jay, the pass to Wiseman, and stolen by Russell. And the basket by Okogie.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure
on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Curry. He's got 11. To the left side wing. From 18 feet away. Here's Jay. Towns with the defensive effort.
And on the glass so far, hadn't even been close.
Here's Noel. And that one hits back iron.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Goes back up, and it's blocked. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Russell with the three. They get it back, but they'll get another chance. Here's Vanderbilt. He's covered by Ingram. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Okogie. The shot comes out. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more NBA. And catching up with Karl Anthony Towns, he talked about what?
All year we've talked about the message of discipline.
And Greg, of course, we see many teams having this issue.
The game is so fast-paced now, it's hard for guys to value each and every possession. That often leads to careless play at both ends.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got D'Angelo Russell. And it's Noel in a 2-guard. Here's Griffin. He dishes it to Wiseman. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he gets it back. Goes up again. And it's good on the layup. Wiseman's got his second bucket of the game to go.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
In the summer of 2018, Karl Anthony Towns signing that 5-year, $158 million max contract.
Greg, given that he has a reputation of being frugal, that may last him a while. Consider after he was drafted, for a while, he didn't own a car. He actually walked around Minneapolis. Now, that could be a little cold in those chilly winter months.
2 points. That one goes. Thomas got his first points of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Adams, the pass to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The Warriors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Injuries have taken a toll on Griffin as he's gotten older, but shouldn't take away from what he's done over the course of his career.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Noel passes to Nance. Here's Edwards. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
Thomas, good.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Jacks up a three. Shot's good by Noel. Noel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Noel. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Milton with it. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Nance kicks to Edwards. Here's Nance. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, who says this isn't a contact sport? Larry Nance taking the initiative to draw the foul. Nice.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Milton. Timberwolves trail by 17. And here's Edwards. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Nance passes to Noel. Yes, that goes in. Noel's got 5 points in the quarter.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
They get the rebound. Wiseman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Wiseman.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Minnesota shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Noel. He's got 5. Nance dishes to Edwards.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Kept alive. Wiseman. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. Nance
outside. The pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Wiseman no good. Timberwolves trailed by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Nance. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards. He can't get that one. Griffin with some nice D.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And finished off by Wiseman.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Toscano's checked in, and Gary Payton.
Well, to me, that's the next step for Larry Nance. This guy is so unselfish, but we don't yet know how good a facilitator he can become.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Timberwolves trailed by 21. Here's Noel. 9 points last game. Here's Millsap. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Here's Noel. He has 5. Over in the corner, McDaniels from deep. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Timberwolves trailed by 21. Noel passes to Nance. Down low, here's Edwards. Nance trying to break loose. Here's Millsap, and he uses the glass on the layup. Millsap's got 10 points.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunity.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Noel. Pass to Nance. To the paint. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Nance has got 4 this quarter.
Larry Nance, unafraid of a level of physicality. You love the confidence this guy is playing with.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 19-point game. To the left wing, here's McDaniels. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Thomas gets the bucket.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Passes it to McDaniels. Towns wide open. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And there's the pass to Towns to stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Towns has got 10 points.
And this, to me, is important for Karl Anthony Towns. We know he has a terrific perimeter game, but I like to see him take charge on the interior first.
Thomas off on the layup. Minnesota's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Vanderbilt, and even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Lee outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from the wing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
He gets it in there.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Towns for 3. They grab their own miss. Vanderbilt misses. Warriors shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Payton outside. Baseline try. That one a little long. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Pass to Towns. Out to Russell. The tray. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns can be a 20 and 10 guy consistently. This guy is a workhorse on the glass.
Griffin finds Payton. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist in the game. Warriors leading by 20. The drive by Lee. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. The Timberwolves shooting here about 46% for the game. Pass to Vanderbilt. From down in the low post, it goes. Vanderbilt's got 5 points so far.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Toscano. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, what is working out there so far tonight?
Defensive end, we rebound the ball, keeping them off the glass, and being able to execute an offensive end.
We'll see about the second half. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. James Wiseman has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
They relied way too heavily on three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound, Ernie. They were off. But they still settle for the outside shots. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Green. Jay out there with Curry. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Robinson in at the 5. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Curry with the steal to the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 20. Outside, Towns. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Inside, Green. And Green slams it in.
Boy, you love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Russell dishes to Nance. Millsap against Green. Here's Russell. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. And it's now 22 points for D'Angelo Russell. Warriors leading by 20. Jay the pass to Green. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Deep 2 from Russell. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And it's good for 2. 16 points for Jay. And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big man who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. 80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Now Russell. He's got 22. They get a hand on it. Green against Edwards. Some solid defense from Ingram. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Nance has got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And here's Millsap from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he makes the first. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Noel's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Kicks it to Russell. Passes it to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Noel's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
It's Ingram on the wing. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Towns for 3. Can't hit that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
It's Curry outside. And another three for Golden State.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Ingram, and the rejection by Towns. Here's Russell. Releases from the wing and drills it. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
They get it back.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Oh, Nance in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, that's the nose for the basketball. Larry Nance, my goodness, what hops on that young guy.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt's checked in. And Okogie subbed in for Nance. Minnesota calls timeout. Timberwolves trail by 20. Now the pass to Russell. Here's Noel, guarded by Kerr. Noel passes to Vanderbilt for 3. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Off the inbound.
How about the energy from Steph Curry on the defensive end right there? Really good job.
Jay, the pass to Ingram. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He kicks it to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got 9 points in the quarter.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
And it's Ingram missing.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Okogie. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jay's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Russell inside, cans the 12-footer.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of D'Angelo Russell on display. How crafty at finding ways to score.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. That one misses.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Pass to Jay. They double him with Russell. Jay, he's guarded by Russell. And again, no good by Golden State. Timberwolves trailed by 18. Uncovered. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Green kicks to Robinson. Some nice passing by Golden State. He tries for 3, and that's good. Draymond Green for 3. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Russell passes to Towns. Here's Noel. Free throw line jump shot. Warriors with the rebound. Jay's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Curry. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And the Warriors with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Gary Payton comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Jay. Minnesota also with the sub. McDaniels checked in. Down low, Towns. Adams, some nice D. Warriors leading by 23. Payton finds Curry. Milton in the corner. Baseline Jay on the way. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Minnesota's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Pass to McDaniels. Now, here is Russell. He's got 26 to end the run. Towns trying to get open, and Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got 28 points for the game.
When D'Angelo Russell has that offensive game working, you just want to play through him.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
They get it again. Okogie, the pass to Towns. Here's Noel. And the 3 off target.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Outside Russell, 3-pointer. The rebound by Steven Adams.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Minnesota shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. Here's Okogie. The Warriors pull it in.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy,
hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
Out to Payton. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's McDaniels. Some solid defense from Ingram. Warriors leading by 23. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's Russell. Connects on the foul line jumper.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Curry attacking. Yep, that one goes in there.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Stephen Curry.
You know, despite the fact that this guy has already won multiple MVP awards, Steph Curry is still pursuing improvement and trying to add to everything his team does. I love that approach.
Here's Ingram, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ingram's got 17.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table every night. are going to get great effort from him.
Paul Millsap's checked in for the Timberwolves. Nance comes in for Josh Okogie. Outside, Russell. A floater. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. That's now 32 points for D'Angelo Russell. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Milton finds Ingram, and he goes right over D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Crazy dunk from the wiry Ingram. That's going to get millions of views on whatever social media kids are using these days.
Russell with it. He's got 32. Pass to Millsap. Back to Russell. The three-pointer is right on target. Russell's got 15 points in just the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Davis is out there with Layman. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Edwards. And it's Culver in at the 3 spot. So it's the Timberwolves now. Unloads. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Adams. And Davis pulls it down.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And the first one drops. And McDaniels drops them both. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Golden State. And Adams with the slam.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Minnesota shooting in this game 45%. Davis up top. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
I'll tell you, the degree of difficulty, IT maintains his focus through that entire play.
McDaniels passes to Davis. Kicks it to Culver. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Now here's Wiseman. He's guarded closely. Thomas, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. The pass to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Fires from 18. Pass to Layman. It's stolen by Wiseman. Thomas finds Milton. Now here's Payton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jarrett Culver.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Edwards. And it's Davis at the elbow. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Milton the pass to Adams. Adams drawing the double team. Shoots over Culver. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. It's stolen by Adams. Count it. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Many players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the NBA. Boy, tough to corral when he's looking to score.
Culver dishes to Davis. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Minnesota making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And that one is hammered home.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge. Six to shoot. There's a whistle and a... goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. Griffin's checked in for the Warriors. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Vanderbilt. He's guarded by Thomas. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
No good from Lee. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Davis. Millsap comes in for Culver. And it's Russell in for Layman. And that one's good. Millsap.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Toscano. Millsap covering. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Lee, and he lays it straight in. Here's Russell. Feeds to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Towns has got 27.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Thomas. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, how about the timing from Isaiah Thomas? This guy is creative. He knows how to carve his way to the interior and finish. Yes, sir.
Russell passes to Towns. Here's Edwards. The offensive rebound. Millsap sinks that one from the post.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Passes it to Wiseman. To the middle. And the pass to Toscano. Thomas outside. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Pass to Towns. Lets it go from 11, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
If Karl-Anthony Towns is feeling it, he will command the basketball, and as a coach, that's what you're hoping for.
Thomas inside. Russell's there, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The first one falls, and the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. Blake Griffin hits them both. Here is Russell. Here's Noel. And stolen by Thomas. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
This is what Isaiah Thomas loves to do. He's a consistent scorer who loves showing off the complete arsenal.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors with some changes. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Wiseman. And Jay's subbed in for Thomas.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And the rejection by Towns. There's Russell with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Russell's got 38 points.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Jay, the feed to Robinson. Towns with the defensive effort.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Russell looking it over. The 3-ball sinks the three-pointer. Russell's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Timberwolves.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And here comes the break. Moving it up. And the dunk by Towns.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth-quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
To the paint. And Griffin slams it in.
Dropping the sledgehammer there. He curves a 10-0 run by Minnesota.
Timberwolves trailed by 19. Outside Russell. Outside Millsap. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Noel. Shot clock at 6. Russell from long range. Griffin grabs the board.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jay, the pass to Lee. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up. In bunches.
And here's Russell. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Out to Russell. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Here's Noel. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Jay, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And this is why Griffin is so valuable to his team, always willing to share the rock.
Noel passes to Towns. Vanderbilt, good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Noel. Dishes it to Russell. Out left to the wing. Warriors leading by 19. Over in the corner, Lee. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Minnesota calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game. Jay.
And his play at the point has been nothing short of outstanding here tonight, Kevin. I've lost track of the number of assists he's made. That's a player who understands how to create a potent, balanced attack.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
And Millsap is a team player, someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Russell's got 45 points.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
And finished off by Robinson.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Russell passes to Nance. Outside Millsap. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jay.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And Steph Curry with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Minnesota making some changes. Davis is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Jake Layman comes in for Paul Millsap. And Culver's subbed in for Larry Nance. Jay, no good on the shot. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Okogie's checked in for Minnesota. He hits both from the stripe. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jay, the pass to Curry. They double-team Curry. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Over in the corner, Lee. Griffin passes to Jay. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, for breaking the schedule before this game. What did that time off do for you?
With those extra days, we were able to just, recharge, both mentally and physically, have 2 good days of practice, and have the performance we had tonight.
I think you'll be asking for more time off in the coming days, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.